Yesterday, Major Garrett spoke to Epstein survivor Annie Farmer and asked her about comments Speaker Mike Johnson made on the show, where he said lawmakers have to be careful about protecting the survivors' information.
I feel that unfortunately protecting the survivors is being used as an excuse to delay the release of this information. All of the survivors that I know and am in touch with are in support of this bill because it does have provisions built in for that. So saying, no, we can't pass this legislation because we need to protect survivors, I don't believe it.
Welcome to Doublespeak. For a decade, President Donald Trump has commanded his political base with an almost unshakable authority, dictating priorities and crushing dissent. But now, a major capitulation on the Jeffrey Epstein files has exposed what many are calling a rare, profound weakness, puncturing his aura of invincibility within the MAGA movement. After months of fierce opposition, President Trump suddenly reversed course, telling Republicans to vote for the release of all Epstein files from the Justice Department. This wasn't a strategic maneuver, it was a surrender. And it marks a remarkable political moment. For weeks, Trump fought tooth and nail against the discharge petition that forced this vote. He threatened Republicans who dared to sign it, calling them stupid and accusing them of playing into Democrats' hands. He faced a very public rift with Representative Marjorie Greene, who stated their falling out was all down to the Epstein files. And he was staring down the barrel of a vote where potentially 100 or more Republicans were ready to defy him. This was a clear and undeniable capitulation. While Trump tried to spin his new posture as being in line with his previous comments, the reality is stark. He backed down. This suggests that, for once, his base decided its priorities didn't align with his own, and they forced his hand. The significance of this moment cannot be overstated. Trump has long fashioned a Republican Party centered almost entirely around himself. Whatever he said went. It didn't matter if it defied conservative orthodoxy, broke laws, or was based on fabrications. The unquestioning faith of his base was immense. Congressional Republicans rarely voted against him, except on foreign policy. But the Epstein files saga revealed the limits of that loyalty. When the base felt strongly enough, and when the issue touched upon such a morally unambiguous concern, they bucked him. Representative Thomas Massie, a leading voice for the file release, put it plainly, telling his colleagues, "Donald Trump can protect you in red districts right now by giving you an endorsement. But in 2030, he's not going to be the president, and you will have voted to protect pedophiles." This timing is particularly inauspicious for the former president. This retreat comes as Trump's political capital appears to be at a low point. The MAGA base itself is showing signs of fracturing, arguing over issues like racism, anti-Semitism, the America First agenda, and Trump's relationship with big tech. The Greene episode in particular has proven a bigger headache than anticipated, as she, unlike many past moderate critics, is pushing back from a position of credibility within the base. This moment seems to be giving parts of the MAGA base permission to more forcefully object to things they were previously quietly uneasy about. With recent Republican losses reinforcing Trump's lame duck status and the party struggling post-Trump, some are clearly trying to figure out the next chapter. And for many, the Epstein files offer the easiest issue on which to distance themselves from Trump. Polling shows overwhelming public support for releasing the files, with a massive disapproval of his administration's handling of them. Trump put congressional Republicans in an impossible position. But for once, they actually forced his hand. This capitulation on the Epstein files is more than just a single policy reversal. It's a profound signal of shifting dynamics within the Republican Party, and perhaps the first real crack in Donald Trump's once impenetrable political armor.